Hey guys, did you know that like 95% of small homesteads with cows don't have this one item? We don't either, and we're gonna build one, and I'm gonna tell you what it is. So just last week, we sold 2 of our young Highland cows to 2 females, Lagatha and Maze. We realized that we did not want to eat them. We didn't want to harvest them. So we sold them, and they're now going off to be moms somewhere else, which is going to be amazing because they're such sweet little girls, and Maze was white, so it's really cool to kind of spread that gene around. But the interesting we found when we were talking to the guy who came to pick them up is he said, you know, 95% of small farms where he goes to pick up cows, mostly Highland cows, is they don't have this one item. And that one item is what's called a chute or an alley. Now, we do have one, however, it's at the back of our property. And it's designed so the cows can come from this field up here into the back field, and we can kind of funnel them through the chute into the crush, and then they can go back out into the big field. And this is so we can give them shots or worming, or do their feet, or tag them, that sort of thing. So it's really handy for that kind of stuff. But what we really need is a chute or an alley to be able to load up the cows onto a trailer. That's what almost all homesteads don't have. And I'll give you a few reasons why you should have one. The first one is if you do sell your cows, or you say you sell 1 cow or a calf or something like that, it makes it really easy to funnel your cows into, say, a corral or a tub, and then push them down the alley and then on the trailer. Because what happens otherwise is you have to try and back the trailer up to the gate, and you're running around the field chasing the cows, trying to get them onto the trailer. And it's really not effective or efficient way to do things. You can kind of, if you do work with your cows and you're able to lead them onto the trailer. However, again, most places don't do that. So, reason number 1 is if you're selling your cows, the chute makes it very easy for you to get your cows loaded up onto a trailer to sell. Whether you're selling it for meat, or you're selling it to be a mom, or something like that. Number 2, emergencies. Say you have an emergency where you might need to take your animal off the property, be it for a vet, or artificial insemination, or say even an emergency like a forest fire or a flood or something like that. You might have to evacuate your cows at some point. So again, having a chute or an alley, a tub, a corral, all of these things to be able to get your cows safely and quickly onto a trailer. Number 3, say you're not worried about emergencies, getting your cows off the farm, or say you're not worried about selling any cows or that sort of thing. What if you have a bull like Joe Beefy, where he's an awesome bull, so great to deal with, so friendly, he gets the girls pregnant. What if you want to rent him out to another farm, and then another farm, so he can get their cows pregnant? He's got to get on a trailer somehow. So again, having that chute, the alley, the tub, the corral, a way to be able to funnel your cow, your bull, from the field onto the trailer easily and simply. Say you're not worried about any of these things whatsoever. What happens if you get into a situation where you want to move homesteads? You're gonna have to load up your cows somehow onto that trailer and move them. What if you have 2 cows born instead of 1, or 3 cows instead of 2, and now you need to sell them or move them again? Again, having a chute, tub, alley, corral, some way to wrangle the cows into a smaller space and funnel them down a chute and onto a trailer. It makes the world of difference. And you can do it using some posts like this. Put some posts in the ground, cedar posts, and put some 2x6s or 2x10s, and just create this kind of alleyway off of a field like this, where you can kind of coax the cows into either with grain or kind of push them into it and have a gate on it at either end, so then they can come in and you can push them down the alley onto the trailer. I highly recommend this, and we're definitely going to be putting one in this year. I don't know if we're going to build one or buy one. Chances are we'll probably buy one if we can afford it by then. We'll see what's happening. One of the reasons for us to buy it is Highlands, like other cows, are strong. If we build it in wood, and the ground here is sand, so they can easily kind of push these posts over, because even though they're in the ground and they're tamped down, if they bump into these posts, they'll move them. So if we build an alleyway and someone starts getting rambunctious, they might be able to knock the posts a bit or push their way through something, and we don't want that to happen. So we're probably going to look at getting a metal alleyway, and that way we can set it up off this field here, either down here or either right here, so we can kind of push them into a corner and then open the gate and have them go down into the alleyway. We'd like to afford a tub, one of those circular things where it's like a corral, and then the door swings around so you can push the cows from the tub down into the alleyway. That would be ideal. Hopefully we'll be able to afford one of those too. We'll see. So guys, if you don't have a chute for your cows, even just for, you know, helping to worm them or funneling them somewhere or tagging or giving them shots or anything like that, I highly recommend you put one in, just because one day you might be moving your cows, whether you're selling one or you're harvesting one and you're taking it to the abattoir, the butcher, or you're renting your bull out. There's always a situation where you might need to get your cows off the homestead. So I highly recommend you make a chute, an alleyway, an addition to your fencing. Anyway guys, hope you liked the video. Hope it was informative. Make sure you get down there, hit that like and subscribe, and leave a comment too if you do have an alleyway or a chute or a crush or a tub and all those good things, or if you have any questions on why you might need one, or if there's different styles out there, definitely leave a comment down there and I'll get back to you. Thanks again guys.